Quite a bit of people out here last night. Unlike Salvador, and like how you can just come up to the beach when it's dark and not worry about getting mugged or whatever. Although there's hardly anyone out here. The walkers will start turning up once day breaks, just after 5 or so. Kiosks close. I think the Paulista Pizza place stays open 24/7. They're always outside chit-chatting. From a sunset last night to a sunrise this morning. Sunrises are just everywhere. There's just no shortage of those. It's the sunsets over water, which are kind of hard to come by, although I've done pretty well lately. There's a craft market, produce market, about a 15-minute walk north of here. Produce market opens at 6, craft market opens at 9. These guys are employed by the city, and they sweep, it seems like, all day, every day, and it shows, because João Pessoa is by far, hands down, the cleanest city that I've seen. I mean, even by American standards, it's clean. By Brazilian standards, it just blows everything out of the water. It's incredibly clean here, and I think they've got enough dollars via tourism to spend it on those maintenance type issues, because it shows. The beaches are clean. I mean, Brazilians are still sometimes sadly very messy people. So it takes a lot of work. You just can't hire a couple college kids or high school kids to sweep. This is what they do, and they do a good job. It shows. Alright, I could do a tour bus montage here in João Pessoa. Micro tour bus montage. Oh, actually, he's a food vendor. Taxi, probably Uber. It gets crazy. Escola de Inglês should be right up here. Of course, it's like right at 8, so they're probably not open yet. But it should be right up here. Downtown, straight ahead is Central. I think maybe this is it, so let's see if they're open. Oh, yeah. So it was exactly at 8. Their sign says they're open. Door was locked. Ask if they're open. No, not yet. So we're going to not die crossing the street here. And then we're going to hit the produce market, which is already open, and then the handicraft market opens at 9. People will literally use the street as just short-term parking. They have no consideration for anyone else. People doing business on the phone. I mean, there's 3 lanes here, and only 1 lane is able to get by. Buggies, microbuses, tour buses. There's too much traffic as it is, but the problem is compounded because people just have no respect for anyone else when it comes to driving or walking or just taking up space. That's just kind of a thing. So I say, just you don't have to like it. Just accept it. You see, you're getting in Tambaú. This is more of the kind of the middle end range of hotels. So there's a lot of vendor activity setting up early. You've also, of course, got Hotel Tambaú, which is one of the more expensive ones. But this is where a lot of the domestic Brazilian tourists find their way here, because it's a bit more economical than Cabo Branco. Cabo Branco, a little more on the upper end of their price range. So my Uber friend João said this was a really great place to eat. I don't think he's been to a bad place. Tambaú Hotel. This is the landmark here in Tambaú if you're staying area. You're either to the north of this or the south of this. So this is kind of the confluence. North of here, you get into Cabedelo. But Tambaú is the big landmark here. So this is kind of a little shop area. Not all the vendors have opened up for the day. You can see there are different kinds of things. A lot of the stuff we probably saw in Praia do Jacareí last night. You know, tour guides are set up here. They've got, actually, I should grab a water while I'm down here. Not all these places are open yet, but I do need to grab a water because I didn't bring any. So we'll circle back around and hit that guy. And I'm thirsty. This is like another little indoor mall kind of place, shops and souvenirs and trinkets and things. That's a state flag of Paraíba, Brazilian flag. I don't know that other bandeira, that other flag. Not sure, maybe, I don't know. There's the sun salutation monument there. And a Brahma kiosk. So this is a pretty popular area for shops and things like that. You can see the barcos waiting to take people out to the reefs. It's a pretty popular place. Alright, just hopped across the street there. You can see Hotel Tambaú. We're just north of that. And you can see while there's a lot of vendors and things here, this beach doesn't really have a great reputation for swimming. It's a little on the polluted side. There's some issues with that. So it's really not the place you want to be. You can see more shops instead of hotels here because of that. Because if you want to go swimming, you're going to want to go that way to Cabo Branco. Banco do Brasil. Few posadas. You see smaller posadas there, not giant mega hotels. Those big high-rises are residences. They're not hotels. Live there. So that's the produce market there, Danvers, and the craft market is just down here, which doesn't open till 9 yet. I think it's still got like 30 minutes, but that's the frutas y verduras y legumes, caleño. Alright, so I really didn't feel like waiting the 40 minutes or so for the craft market to open, because my fear is that even though it opens at 9, it's going to be like this that you see here. Only a portion of people are actually going to be open. So I'm just going to come back later when and I know things will be happening. I need something to do after the beach today, so I'll go chill at the beach, and at least I know exactly where I'm going. And I got to see it during the day if I don't make it down here till night. Maybe that's something I do kind of before dinner, is make it down here just before dark. So it should be hopping anyway. Maybe there's some different vendors up here. So I'll just check it out later. We've got a few more options. So right now we'll go kick it at the beach with my umbrella buddy, and we'll see what's happening down there.